All right, guys, we're going, I would say live, but we're playing a game and recording the poker tournament that's about to start. And we'll go ahead and go in to play some Tetris first. And when the tournament gets going, we're real close. Looks like 22 people signed up. Let's see. Yeah, so pretty close. All right. Here comes my poker. Let me get this set up here. Huh. Why does this one go slow, but this one like flips? Interesting. Uh well, let's keep playing and take a look. So I will say that my bankroll went down to about 400. Horribly, horribly frustrating. Um, I think I've plugged the holes in my game. I'm up to about 600. I'm coming back slowly. I need to get the $25 tournaments rocking and like crack out a couple of $200 wins to kind of work my way back. And I think my game is better than ever, and we're going to suffer some losses, setbacks, various, but we'll see what happens. Could be a boat, paired the board. It's a very lucky turn card. So I feel much, much better about the overall situation. I was really, really getting frustrated. Was having a, oh, did I change the timing there? I did. Whoop. That was a little slow. That's not what I want. Oh, good lord. So if I had to say on my poker game, I think what I was doing is a combination of the stakes were too high, need to back down sometimes. Just slow down. Just slow down a little. Not go crazy. I think I was playing too loose, too early in the tournament with too wide a mix of like marginal holdings. I've slowed down a little bit and I'm doing much better. The wins are consistent. I feel kind of back on my game from what I was doing before. I got to this point where I was playing those $25 tournaments and something cracked in like the last 6 months where, and I know different poker players are different and have like different skill levels, better understanding of math, even like um the psychology, the emotions of what's going on at the table, tells, things like that. But for me, I something clicked about 6 months ago where I started thinking, okay, I've got this, I know what I got, but what does he have? And I started thinking about it in more detail and like basing some of my betting based on the hand probability that I thought they had. Their degree of strength or weakness would change the amount that I would bet because you don't want to get rid of them if you're way ahead. You're trying to draw them in. You're trying to goad them into betting more. And I still think it's there. It's just eliminating the players who are playing so loose, especially early in the tournament. Later in the tournament, by the way, I can tell that the guys are being super aggressive and leaning on a ton of, various hands, but I'm just a little more picky about what I'm going to choose to play with. A little more picky about the instances where I'm going to lean on a guy. Position being a huge factor. And also their level of aggression. I don't try to bluff the bluffer, so to speak. Like, lying and bluffing in poker is probably never going to be my strongest suit. And I try not to get into altercations with exceptionally aggressive players because I'm just not very good at it. Though it does feel massively deflating. If you're a small stakes, micro stakes player like me, look, guys, I'm with you. It's a complete goddamn pain in the ass. There are guys out there with money to burn who are just gonna keep playing any two cards because they think it's fun. But I'm into the art of the game. I wanna crack it. Mikey McDermott style. On the top, legit. No cheating. No solvers. Old school, man, just poker. Yeah, that wasn't good. Oh well. Um, yeah, I don't even know. I try to think about like why. Like I don't think, even though fundamentally poker is a game of chance, I don't really consider it gambling. I know that's such a strange thing, but like I've played No Limit Hold'em enough to understand the degree of statistical analysis involved. And playing in a certain way gives you a much higher statistical likelihood. Is it technically? Yeah, it's gambling, but it doesn't feel that way to me. Even losing to the point I did, it's like instructional. It feels like, okay, something happened. Do I just get mad and say, well, bovada is rigged? This is fucked up. Like, you know, no, I look at it and I go, man, you got to slow down and you got to plug the holes in your game, whatever that may be. That's the way. No. No. So yeah, it's like to me it's like entrepreneurship. It's a launch pad. It's just do it again, do it again, do it again. Figure out the structure. Figure out what you're going to do, how you're going to set it up, how you're going to play. I mean, even just knowing myself better at the table, what I think I can do, what I can't do, all of that is very very important to me personally. There's a lot of self knowledge that comes with the game. And I have been destroying Monopoly, by the way. my loss rate is probably under like 10% at this point. But it's because I kept tweaking how I was playing, and I figured a few things out to be able to really beat the AI when it comes to like purchasing property. Man, I got a little tickle in my throat past couple days. I don't know if it's allergies or what. So the brutal grind continues, and I think I can win it back even faster. I feel like overcoming those obstacles is actually going to help me. And I have this question a lot in my business and in life. Do people learn when everything goes right through positive reinforcement or through negative reinforcement? I feel like negative reinforcement is stronger somehow. Certainly teaches you what not to do. Oh, sure. Sure you do. Sure you do. I mean, they could have king queen, but oh yeah, finally something. A hand. A hand, they might say. Uh, I'm going to just call. It's pretty early in the tournament here. I don't mind this. There's there's so many things they could be holding. Um, Ace, queen, king, 10. You know, let's see a flop, and I'm in position. Nice. And he could have had the queen. I just didn't get the sense that that was what was going on. I'm not sure what he had. I don't think they showed. But yeah, got a lucky card. All right, Penelope, what do you want? 'If 14 jams, I'm gonna have to think about it. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Huge number of factors. Ace 4, Ace King, Ace Queen, Ace Jack, 8 10. There's tons of stuff. Could be. I don't think he's on 2 3, but let's see one more card and see if we hit a 9. We do not. Does he have Jack 10? Ooh, a nice min bet. Yeah, now we're back at Bovada. I think I'll just call. There you go. A good old Ace 8. Maybe I should have made him pay more, but it was a fairly weak ace. It's good to be back, guys. Good to be back. Very, very sad today being the 22nd of July 2025 that Ozzy Osbourne has passed away. I was really happy that I got to tell Cece. She didn't see it on the media or anything, and she almost immediately started crying, which it was something we had discussed all the way back from the concert that had happened recently. It was like everybody knew Ozzy was like on his way out. But man, 76, I had a pretty good run. You know, for as much drugs as Ozzy did, I think everybody was surprised he made it that long. I don't think so. Out of position. I don't think so. That not a good idea. So yeah, it was something that had been discussed in our household about how sad everybody would be. This kind of stuff is hugely massive if you're dealing with like strategy on Monopoly. 560 is kind of low. I think I might wait and see. Like, I'm gonna hold on to that because I can trade that later, but it blocks him from having a full property set. I would have taken it. The dude did have a pair of kings. I have blocked and blocked. Will Arthur give me North Carolina? This is one of those funky situations. I don't think that was a fold outright, but let's call and see what happens. The texture of the flop hits almost nothing. When they make like weird bet sizes like that, it makes me wonder sometimes what they're holding. Man, out of position. I think that's a bit rough. I'd rather wait for a better spot. Yeah. Use a slightly larger bet to try to steer people away. Now, blocking. Let's do a quick tutorial here just to kind of go over the basic idea. So, yeah, change my screen size. Hold on. There we go. So essentially, what you're doing is when I get New York, Illinois, Marvin Gardens, Connecticut Avenue, you're blocking the other guys from having a full set. So Isaac can't get a full set on the reds. Arthur can't get a full set on the light blue. Gertrude can't get a full set on the orange because I'm using those properties to block. Okay, if you give me Waterworks and North Carolina and all your cash, maybe we'll do it. Maybe, sir. Still wants 560. Uh-oh, 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 danger, danger, danger. I think this easiest way to do this is just call, see how it hits. The 10, unfortunately, is like highly likely, and they could have a lot of like heart draws for flushes that are higher than mine. The 9 doesn't particularly help my hand. Man, I don't want to call again. There's 2 overcards on the board. I'm not in the power spot. He chose to like lead out with something, but like I don't know. Could he just have like a pair of jacks or something like that? I think I'm gonna let it go. I'd rather conserve. I don't. It's too marginal a situation. Oh, nice. Thanks for letting me know. Great. Well, we didn't lose much, at least. Let's do it. And he was betting back at me. It wasn't like it was nothing. Now, this is where you start to play hardball. I'm taking all the properties I've used to block, and you'll notice I'm trying to get all of their property, all of their cash for that one thing, and then see if they'll trade me out. Two railroads. Ooh, 725 is kind of light. Do I want to do it? Now, the problem was with this so far is I don't have my own set, which is problematic, but I have 3 of the railroads, so that makes a big difference. Excuse me. Wow, you actually sold that. I didn't think they would do that. All right, Carmen. And you'll see what I do is try to give them one property. Oh, only 85? Are you serious? want to give up a single railroad. All right, let's do it. Oop. Hopefully they put all 12. We'll see what happens. So the strategy is I don't mind giving them one property set so long as I've completely demolished their bank. As long as I've drained them of cash so they can't build quickly, we're usually pretty good. Me getting one full property set, I had at least 3 of the row. I had 2 now. 2 railroads, 2 utilities. We got a good lead. And they only have to hit my stuff once to take like a massive dent. Put them in bankruptcy. And there we go. Yep, see? Now let's see what we picked up. Because I think we got a whole property set from that. Yep, okay. And this is why I'm winning at such a high percentage. It's not as much to do with what I pick up. I mean, it does, you factor, like when you're going around, you're rolling and you go around, you want to pick up properties, or if they go to auction, you want to pick them up. But I figured out a few little strategies for trading that made like a huge difference. Oh, we're about to bid on that. And I still wound up with 3 railroads. Pair of 9s. Early on, I think I thought this was weaker than it is. And it also is very situational. 20 goes crazy. Not a limp, but a bet. Now, I could lead out, like raise. Ooh. 600 chips. Do I want to get involved in a potential 5-way altercation? I think I'll just save my chips, man. And this is where, you know, it's like, could it be ahead? Sure. Could I catch another 9? Absolutely. But it's like a 2s, good Lord. And you would have lost. Deuces didn't care. Good Lord. Now, how humiliating would that have been? All right. We've got short line. We have gotten 2 full property sets with hotels. We are in good spot. We're going to wipe the table with these guys. We're doing good. Just not a lot of cash. At least not yet. See, it's stuff like this. So that stack bets 2 times the blind. Number two calls. It only cost me 200 to call, but it's such a weak kicker. It like, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's stuff I could draw, but like, okay, in my head, I got two pair ace high. Somebody got a king because it looks like 20 got a king. And somebody had a king and they drew quads. Good Lord. Good Lord, have mercy. Which is where I go, cool. Do I want to get involved in an altercation with a marginal holding, or do we want to try to actually win? Hey, where'd my camera go? This is bullshit. Hold on. What are you blinking in and out? Don't give me that shit. What? Better give my camera back. King 5 in the darkness. There we go. Much better. Oh. That was a big bust in the kneecaps. Gertrude got some. I think I'm still solidly ahead. There's not much chance of me losing this one. Two times the blinds. I'm in the big blind with Queen 7 offsuit. Fold. looks like I own an entire side of the board except for the orange properties, I think. Seven, 8 offsuit on the button. I don't think so. Wow, that was a lot mortgaged. We're doing okay. I think we're gonna win this one. Is Penelope the only one left? All right, we did it. Let's pay a little bit more attention to poker, and we'll go ahead and see how we do here. There's only 10 folks left. It's almost at the final table. I'm in 9th place out of 10. When is the break? Next break. 1 minute. And this is where playing tight can kind of suck, and I sometimes can't quite figure out when am I supposed to get more involved? When am I supposed to start, like, I mean, there gets to a point where I'm going to jam, but, like, is there a point where I should just start raising with really marginal holdings, just hoping I catch something? And once you get to this point, man, that 2 times the big blind shit, it's still super common, probably about 50% of the time. I look at it slightly differently. I've gone back and forth with it over the years, whether it's a good idea or not. And there's certain situations where I think it works well and others where not so much. We're going to take a quick break. And here we go. Getting ready for the final table coming up. Somebody's got a bubble. Not bubble. Somebody has to bust so that we have 9 players at the final table, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Why, oh why am I in the big blind with the 3-6 offsuit that I can't defend against this? 2 times a bit. Okay, what's he got? What's he got? Is he going to call? Because I'm going to fold. And you're like, Robert, you could have had a 6. That is true. I could have had a 6. I could even draw 2 more 6s and have quads. Though it is statistically improbable. That is a jam. Does he do anything in advance? He does not. And could we lose here? Yes, we could. But I've been super tight. What do they think I got? Probably something slightly better than what they got. Now let's do it again. Because I've still only got like 3 blinds. But not with that hand. In the bigs again. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's see what they do. I don't think I'm gonna tolerate any BS from this guy, and he doesn't give me any. I probably would have jammed, depending on what he was gonna do. It's a marginal holding, but it's, with my stack size, can be a little concerning to a guy who didn't want to lose half his stack. I hate to go out like this, but I think that's the way I'm gonna play it. If they call and crack me, it's a pair of fives, man. It's like the blinds are coming again. There we go. Nice. Now give me aces. Not 6-10 offsuit. That is not what I requested. This stuff again and again and again and again. I'm tight enough. What happens? I wind up being a small stack at the table. I hate it. But it's hard for me to play loose. That's why I take that $1,000 downswing. I just get my ass kicked left and right. Four blinds left. Oh. I'm torn. This is literally, it was either a fold or a jam. And like there's so many people after me. Like they would really call with almost any pair. I can't believe they all let it go. I mean, I'm happy. but I can't believe they all let it go. Here, you better not be digging. Uh-huh. You better not be digging. Ouch. Ouch. If somebody bets ahead of me, I'll probably let it go. If they fold to me, I'm probably going to jam it. And it had to be offsuit again. Even at 2 times the blind bet, I'm probably just going to fold. They can have like 8s, 10s, small pairs, but here we go, and let's see what happens. Nice. Given that hand, that's about as good as I can hope. Oh, and the blinds just went up. Good God. This is going to clean the place out fast. Tier, what are you doing over there? What are you doing back there? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. What you doing? What you doing? Ew. Man, part of me wants to jam, but that kicker's awful weak. And I might have taken it down, but now that I will bet. Now, how should I bet this? Please do something dumb. Please do something. Yes. Oh my God. Does he have aces? Ace king? Oh, sevens. Please tell me he doesn't catch a 7. Oh, yeah, baby. We're back in the game, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sevens? Oof, bro. What up, bro? What up, bro? Would you like to hit your head on that? I know what you want, but it's not times yet. This dog's totally sweet on me now. I give him treats and take him for the W's, and he's very happy. They don't get to see you. You're hiding over here. I'll fold. Oh, he came back strong. And see that bet, what is that? Very speculative. The Levin's just going out with whatever he had, and he raises above, but not like crazy. Then it's this after the flop. Like, does he have it? Does he not have it? It's like the guy jammed a pair of sevens. Like when a dude's jamming a pair of sevens from early position, I get a little squeamish playing after the flop with them. Oh, 2000. He don't have much left. Four blinds, basically 4 rounds, and who knows who else will do what by the time we get there. See, it always makes me want to get involved with like real super, marginal holdings. They start playing loose. They got more chips to play with. See, this sort of stuff, you're out of position, ace eight. I'd have to call 600 just to call. Again, I just think right at the bubble, it's just a better spot for me to back off. I Things like this, I just don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, especially from the small blind. Even from the button, so weak. like king, jack, king, queen, ace, king. Good lord. Again, it would only be 800 to call, but it puts me closer to like 4,000 for my chip stack. And if I'd hit that flop, now what? Oh, let me min bet. Oh, there we go. Let's fake each other out. Nah. Oh, wow. Now I'll let it go to me. If 15 would have jammed, I would have called. But if 14 would have got involved, I probably would have just let it go. Ooh. Now what do we do? What do we do from out of position? Do 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 do. I have a little more. I think because I was jamming, I think a standard bet looks way powerful from my table image is squeaky tight. King and a 4 offsuit. Oh boy. Oh wow. Dude, they must have had nothing for him in the big blinds. Good lord. If it folded around and 15 jammed, I'd have to think about it for a minute. I'm not quite sure. I hate to double that guy up. Wow. Interesting turn and river there. Ew. See, it's like off suit, man, on the button. So now I feel better folding. Now I'm like, no, I'm not gonna call with that. All right. Let's see what happens. Oh, no, 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 no. Had to be the big guy. Do we want to call for 500 just to see a flop? Let's go crazy. No, no, what does he bet? For me to see my flop. Exactly. Doesn't have to scare me off with much. My complete friggin' airball. And it sucks because I got less chips now. All right, guys, this is going in. Let's see what happens. It's not a particularly strong ace, but four-handed, we kind of make a jump in the money. Let me check this real quick. Third place gets us to 48 instead of 32. So there's a significant jump. Second place is up to 70. So we'll see how it goes. I've had to turn off the sound several times because I'm listening to Fish play at it's July 22nd, 2025. So wherever the hell they're playing, Forest Hills Stadium. Uh oh. Okay, I did not want that. Did not want that, but here we go. And one of them is probably going to let it go. It's my guess. The other one, who knows if I'm ahead. Give me a 3. Yeah! Dude, I never thought I was going to hit a 3. Never. Oh my God. Never. Never did I think I was going to hit a 3. No way in hell. And now here's the deal. You're on the button, three-handed, and it's like this guy, 17's got double my stack. He's pissed off. Like and this is where I think some other players would be like, bro, really? Three-handed? Like you gotta, and I'm like, okay. Even King 10 getting into marginal situations where, number 6 caught, 6-5 or some shit. It gets murky at best. All right, guys. Do I call 900 chips on a 2600 pot? I'm gonna let it go, but it's like it really sucks. Like I don't want to give that guy chips, but at the same time, it's like, man, you got like one of the lowest rated hands in poker. You just got to cut a lucky situation there. All right. Three-handed, we ain't. Oh, okay. We didn't got to do nothing. All right. There we go. There we go. Ace queen. Yeah. Four-handed. All right. I don't think I can fold this. If 17 gets involved, it's weird because he could have a much broader range of what he might actually play. But against 14 and 22, I'm like, I would have to probably jam that. But I didn't have to choose. Oh, oh well. Didn't work out, guys. He actually wound up with a hand. Such is life. Those things happen. Turning $10 into 32 is still a win. We still won something, but a lot of dry hands. Final board. Hope you guys enjoy and much more poker to come. Thank you for tuning in to Robert Gardner Vice, and hopefully we win more in the very near future.